Everyone sees the businesses, the trailer, the shop, the Airbnbs, but nobody saw the sickness, the fear, or the nights I'd thought I'd failed before I'd even started. This isn't the highlight reel. This is how it really began.
Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shemaine. I own a Caribbean takeaway, a food trailer, and an Airbnb business. This is the first time I'll be sharing my real story. Not the Instagram version, but the truth behind how it all started. In 2010, everything changed for me. I found out I was pregnant with my first child, and almost instantly, I became extremely ill. Severe morning sickness until I eventually ended up in hospital and needed fluids. And in the midst of it all, I lost my accounting job. I went from being excited about becoming a mum to suddenly becoming unemployed, sick, and unsure of what life was going to look like. October 2010. I had my son and something inside of me shifted. I wanted to start my own business, but I had no funds, no savings, nothing. So when my son turned 1, I made a decision. Go back to work, save my money, and buy my first food van. I'd been searching food vans for months, looking for where I can buy one and the equipment I will need inside. Then imagine this. I get a job interview for an accounts assistant role, and right opposite was a company that built food vans and trailers. It was like the universe put me exactly where I needed to be. I got the job and I started saving. The pitch that changed my life. I decided to contact my local shopping centre to pitch my idea, and the centre manager responded and called me in for a meeting. I remember being so nervous. Here was me, zero experience and no food trailer at this point, just an idea. I never really thought anything would come of it. But to my surprise, he loved the idea and thought it would be great for the centre. Now that I had a pitch, I was eager to get up and running quick. So we moved out of my flat and into my nan's house. There wasn't much space, but we made it work and my nan was glad for the company. I remember I'd go to work, come home, do dinner and bedtime with my son, and then work on the business until early hours of the morning. I was too scared to tell my work colleagues what I was up to, so I used to sneak over to the trailer company on my lunch break and check in on the building process. July 2013, A Taste of Passion was born. The beginning was far from glamorous. We were cooking from my nan's kitchen, we had a small menu, there was long hours, and I was working around my son. The workload was much more than I expected, and I wasn't even used to working on the weekends, but I enjoyed it and I refused to quit. After 1 month of opening, I left my accounting job and went all in. That moment taught me that sometimes you have to bet on yourself even when things seem uncertain. And that one decision changed my whole life. But that was just the beginning. Subscribe for part 2.